The first video we watched left off with starting section 3.6, talking about solving proportions by using cross products. So this is just a quick look at what we did in the last video. When we tried to solve for x, we knew that 18 and 15 were cross products, and if we multiplied them, we would get the product of 6 and x. So what we did was we used these two to write an equation. 6x equals 15 times 8. Then we just solved that equation. We're going to use that same logic when talking about our next example. Take a minute and read the problem. This time we still have to find the value of x, but we have two x's in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by writing the original proportion. 4 over x is equal to 8 over x minus 3. The cross products property tells me that if I multiply 8 times x, or 8x, it will be equal to 4 times the quantity, x minus 3. So I just used my cross products property here. The first thing I want to do when looking at this equation is I'm going to distribute. I would have 8x is equal to 4x minus 12. Then I want to isolate my variables to one side, so I'm going to subtract 4x from both sides. That eliminates my variable from the right side of my equation. I will get 4x is equal to a negative 12. To solve for x, I want to divide both sides by 4, and I would get x is equal to a negative 3. So the value of x is negative 3. I'm just going to check my work real fast. If I go back to the original problem, I had 4 over, I believe that x is negative 3, so I'm going to fill that in, is equal to 8 over, if negative 3 is x, negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6. So now I want to make sure that these two values are equivalent to each other. I would pick up my calculator if I couldn't do this mentally, and I would do 4 divided by a negative 3. I'm going to get a negative 1.3 repeating. On the right-hand side, I'm going to pick up my calculator again if you can't do it mentally. 8 divided by negative 6 is negative 1.3. So my answer checks out. Let's do two more examples together. I'm pulling these problems from the guided practice on page 169. I'm pulling problems 2 and 3. I'm going to first set up using the cross products property. 2x equals 3 times the quantity x minus 6. I'm going to distribute to get 3x minus 18. I want to isolate my variables. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. And I want to eliminate my coefficient, so I'm going to divide both sides by a negative 1. So again, I just want to check and make sure that my work is correct. So I'm going to recopy the original problem, and I'm going to plug in 18 for x. I had 3 over 18 is equal to 2 over 18 minus 6, or 12. Hopefully you know that 3/18 is 1/6, and 2/12 is 1/6, which proves that my answer is correct. But you can always pick up your calculator and do 3 divided by 18. You're going to get 0.16 repeating. And again, 2 divided by 12 is 0.16 repeating. So therefore my answer of 18 is correct. My third example looks just like my first. It's just that my variables are in my numerator. That doesn't change anything. I'm still going to use my cross products property. 5 times m minus 6 is equal to m times 4, or 4m. My first step is to distribute. I next want to isolate my variable. I'm left with negative 30 is equal to a negative 1m. I want to eliminate my coefficients. I'm going to get 30 equal to m. If I look at my original problem, just to check real quick, I'm going to get 30 over 5 is equal to 24 over 4. I got the 24 by subtracting 6 from my answer of 30. 30 divided by 5 is 6, and 24 divided by 4 is also 6, so my answer checks out as well.